All right, and we are back. And I just realized in the last video didn't show off what we would enhance with Gilgamesh. Now this was a quick one, but we lucked out on this run. We got some of the stats I was going to be going for anyway. So if you're curious about how I was going to go about enhancing, again, this is an attacking Astromon. You need Dark Gilgamesh to smack as hard as possible. So go for a little bit of resist here and flat attack at 8 attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, and then because we're in this instance a little bit more PvP mindset, gave him some crit resist and HP percent. However, I don't see these two not being good substats. However, that could be argued. You could put defense, flat defense, all that kind of stuff on here. So I think this is generally an okay build for his enhancement as it goes with that. But with that said, let us jump into the Champions League for today. I made one slight adjustment. I'm still just a little weary on my bottom team on how I want to change it up. I talked about yesterday swapping, my bottom team and trying to make it a little bit better. It's okay how it is. I'm hoping with Gilgamesh swapped here, so I swapped around my Light Arthur with I got my Fire Arthur out and just put him up there. The reason why I put my Light Arthur up here is this gives the top team a little bit more crowd control. The only thing I can see a problem already being down here is we don't have it balanced out, so I don't have somebody to go after. Let's say if it's a dark team, they're all going to go on Yuki, and I won't have any crowd control. However, looking at it here, I could probably solve that by swapping my Druidess, even though I like you guys to see Hanzo up there. For the sake of actually winning the battles, I kind of want that on here. And this is just to, again, let's say Dark Persephone comes out, it's just gonna bap, my Yuki in that case, versus I kind of want the AI to pick and choose. They could still go after and she'd be SOL, but I guess for the eye candy though, we'll test it out. We'll just keep it the way it is, and then we'll let it go, let it fly around. But that's kind of the mindset here. Again, the way the AI works, it's going to go after what it's super effective against. But so yeah, we'll put Gilgamesh on the second team, see how hard he can hit, having Zeal up. This way we can get Puncture and hopefully just start clearing on there. Again, this is all about testing. I talked about it in the last Champions League we did. You gotta do, or not the last, is probably when I did this, but you guys know what I mean. You gotta go out there and actually test out these kind of comps and see where things fit and they don't. And that's just how it goes. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I tried. First gem check, and let's see how well this bottom row or this middle row is going to be now. Let's see how hard you can hit. No crit, which is going to be the big issue with this, but I'm hoping with getting his SP up, Gilgamesh might actually be a little bit better. But now that I think about it in that video, I could do a Gem of Siphon set because he's going to be on this one by himself. We might actually turn around and do that. But again, we have Zeal, so it's hard to say. Let's see if we can get the shock, though. Didn't get the shock on Cherry, so they're just going to heal up that damage, and Valkyrie comes in. Smacks pretty hard. Shock on that. Drakkar comes out. Shocked on that. Well, we're going to heal. Gilgamesh now gets Puncture. I'd rather not see a heal, so we'll just take the damage here. You resist and dead. know. I actually don't know, because just with what I'm obviously trying to do in that middle row, we'll see. The not critting, and that's just bad gem. I don't have a crit rate gem for him. Might actually be where this turns into a little bit of the weakest link here. And that's a good gem check. I'm proud that your Fire Miho lived. I don't remember what Dark Yeti is, but you know, it lived. So either you just pumped it full of HP or it had good defense. Got round 2 down here. Let's do that. Yeah, we need crit. We definitely need some crit on that boy. Let's take advantage when it resisted. Do that. Dark Mowgli comes out, huh? Should have died there, but luckily we didn't. It's a good hit. Resisted and shocked. Yeah, that's definitely going to be, I think, the thing I'm going to have to change. Leon needs to get into the Golem's dungeon. I need some gems of intuition. I need gems in general. I'm starting to thin out as far as when they got Astromon to build, especially if we're going to get this new 5-star Capture Festival. If it turns out to be something we want, you want to build. I am running low on my variety, but it's taken a long time for me to get this far with my gems, so I shall take it. Victoria is not really a good target, nor is Cupid here. Erica is good. Level 50 Mona, you know, is what it is. We'll just go on Crystal Dragon. I mean, Victoria still can hit hard. It just depends if they have the right gems. Gildy still hits. This is kind of, again, why I wish, you know, well, you beggars can't be choosers, but if I get a variant on anything, it will definitely go into him. Because then, yeah, I would probably swap. Again, I like my middle row. I like at least what I'm trying to do with it. It's kind of, I don't know if you guys ever, like, built a deck in a game that you were just so adamant about because you know, like, you at least thought about it. You know, you don't go online, you don't find any guide or anything. You're like, this is really cool. And I know that sounds, you know, dumb to say, I guess, at my age, but I'm like, I'm kind of proud of that middle row. You know, it's actually worked out better than I thought it would. And so I'm kind of like stubborn. I don't want to swap everything around just for it. But if I did, I definitely would do with Gilgamesh going into the slot, because having his ability up, it'd just be like having another Dark Persephone. That's really what it is. Oh, but this is a middle row edge for sure here. Crystal Dragon, Bastion, Light Griffin, which is not a threat, which has a Bastion set, and then we have Dark Belrona. I feel like you are the threat on there, Valrona. But now that I've messed up, I kind of have to just try and bop one of these shields. If you're curious why I messed up is if I accidentally crit and kill Barona, I have no way to stop the SP that's going to come out. So team is going to get smacked really, really hard. So there's the shock. Let's... yeah, I don't care about SP. I think you put resistance down. That's what you do. I don't care about the sap, so you sap away there, buddy. Let's see what we do here. Okay. We resisted, which was good, but we're just going to be able to heal through it. And this is where we can kind of blow through. Nice. Crystal Dragon unfortunately got her stuff off and I wasn't paying attention. Well, we're just going to give that one up. What do you got down here? I already see something I don't like. Full dark team. Or light team going after my dark Fenrir. Excuse me. Shock damage was just going to come out there. Unfortunate, so we're just going to have to do that. Hanahime almost killing Dark Persephone with this. And full stuns. Yeah, this is a lost cause, sadly. Just let it happen. I probably should have paid attention. I know we can win that, especially that bottom row. I know we can win that one. We're going to quick restart that. Sometimes it just gets to me, and we got to do a quick restart. This is one of those times. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Top row gets crit. Everything goes down. You're just gonna get focus fired. Just because I was a little salty that my light Arthur went down. Alright, let's get this up and let's not let Crystal Dragon get its ability off. It's gonna be resistance down. We got a Pugilist set on this. Well, this might be a lost cause anyway. We might look out and get the shock. Hey, we got it. Sap's gonna kill Yuki. Unfortunate. Yeah, this middle row's a lost cause. That unwavering is just keeps healing. Yeah, we don't even crit on this, so unfortunately we're just gonna die. We have no shield, Yuki being down, we got no shocks. And they're just constantly healing. I know I can win this. I might have to just shuffle around my team, because I'm pretty sure my middle team can come down here and win this. What comes out of here? It was dark. It was Dark Persephone, wasn't it? And so we got shocked. So we do that. We almost got the kill there. We got the resistance here. We've got the shock though from what's her face. So that's dumb. But you know, nothing you can do about that. Persephone here, we gotta punch through. Hanahime resisted, and that probably just saved me. There's not too much I can do here except for say, yeah, about that. Is this a leech set? I want to know what's healing on this. Got her. Okay, cool. Kind of curious. Let's not let yours go off, and we're just gonna attack you. Even though you're a tank, and that's kind of, you know, that's not a waste, but it is what it is. Let's just keep sapping you. Slowly but surely I will get this. Second time's a charm, basically. And then we auto. Again, my bottom team's not bad, but it's just when you walk up against these the mono light team, Fenrir's usually dead. We just got unlucky with a couple of stuns on there, but overall it wasn't bad. Let's see. Get on to this next one. Yeah, like these mono light teams even for this. But luckily, yeah. Just sap that. Persephone unfortunately did not survive that, and that's again the trade-off here, but we'll take the shock because I can just kill her anyway. Let's see if we can crit. If we crit, we kill, they get that, which whatever. Not worried about it. We at least get 2 of them. She resisted. I'm just gonna hold auto here. That was their top team. What is this one gonna be? I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, arguably if we crit here, which we're not going to, but a lot of crowd control. This is why I tell you guys crowd control is king, because these kind of teams will definitely take you. I mean, I'm a glass cannon, but it will eat these kind of teams apart. You know, I mean, that's not the saying. It's eat them alive, but you know, Leon brain fart will take it. Still gonna get the shocks. The sleep comes out off of Water Gene. That was just gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna survive this middle row. So far, I would have to say the Gilgamesh experiment is not working. Oh, well, you had a banned Astromon somewhere in here, because yeah. I don't want you to get your ability off. I can deal with the Petrify, because Petrify, if you guys don't know, increases your defense. So being petrified is not, like, terrible, but at the same time, being Pugilist stunned over and over, though, is a problem. So that's a fun middle row. What's your bottom like? More crowd control. Got it. I get the theme. I understand the theme here. And with not very much resistance, we're probably not going to live this. And you already have your SP up. Nice. We're still just going to pound over here on Water Fenrir. I lied. Take advantage of Wood Victoria's low health. That kind of shows me she has, that she doesn't have very much in terms of defense. So we'll get that kill, see what comes out. Hanahime's shield is going to hold this. It's going to hold the fort. What comes out here? Your Dark Fenrir. Nice. And now again, you know, as the showcase to the players out there following like the new player guide, here's why Hanahime is why she's going to be picked off that light and dark off the returning bonus. Is that shield is something else. All right, let's start piling on here. This nightmare needs to die. Well, we're gonna have to deal with something here now. Well, we just win like that. Fever mode's gonna definitely get us the win now, so we're just gonna hold auto. And again, another showcase here, you know. Light Valkyrie is holding her own a little bit with the shocks, but we're able to outlast. I think for the time being, though, because I don't have the right gems, I think the Gilgamesh experiment definitely does not feel good. I will say that right now. Does not feel like this is working out. So we're gonna go back to what we were doing. We just need to get better gems on him, and I think it'll be bad. It will definitely work out. Because at least when I was running the team that we just went back to, coming up against crowd control teams, I didn't feel that vulnerable, and I felt very. It was. I'm not gonna say uncomfy, but it was definitely. That was definitely not fun. So we'll go back to what we were doing, and I will just go out there and get better gems for Dark Gilgamesh and see if we can get him on hopefully a better roll. Wow, you went down so easily there. What is Fire Sea Star? That she would have gone down like that. Unless they just don't have gems. I mean, again, this team unfortunately has plenty of holes in it, as we saw. But we'll at least get rid of you. But yeah, I might just put some SP Siphon gems on him and try again. I know I should have I have crit rate. I have plenty of Astromon I'm not using that I need to actually pull gems off of and put them into my storage. But That's another thing that Monster Super League for a lot of older players, I know I'm not the first one, that we're running into is going to be storage space again. We get the stun. Hey, we got the one stun off of his ability. I'll take it. I don't know what's worse here. Well, flat out resist all the shocks. And of course, you get the stun. Both stuns. I'll give you one of my own. 2 turns on Yuki, that's kind of sucks, but at least we can heal. Arthur can do damage. We should kill the Odin. We killed both. I'll take it. Wood Artemis is a yikers. Yeah, I was afraid of the shock. Nothing I'm going to be able to do. Cernius is going to get the heal. And somehow my team is still kicking. Take a shock of your own. Let's get rid of her. Light Banshee is a priority, but with what was out, Dark Victoria can stun. Light Odin or Water Odin can stun and do damage, so she's kind of like a double edge there. So that's kind of why I picked her. And we ended up just getting the unlucky with the shock off of Banshee, but that's just what it is. Again, prime example. Crowd control is king if you can obviously capitalize off of it, even with your defense team. Oh, Crystal. Oh, ouch. Well, I had a brain fart there too. I'm like, why? Well, there was 3 Astromon, not 4. Looks like we got another person running. What would have that been? What would have the band out of the band Astromon that's worthwhile to have up there? What would that even have been? Ah, yikes. Well. Still didn't get through the Bastion. Taunt's gonna suck. Let's go here. Let's break through it there. Alright, I'll take it. A little bit of shock damage, but it's not gonna be much. Arthur, do something. Hidden Astromon. I don't remember your name. I apologize. Doesn't matter, 'cause you're dead. Well, at least we got the taunt, so now we don't have to deal with Petrify. I'll take it though. And finally, coming down to the last ticket. Today definitely has been a longer video for these Champions Leagues, but again, that's where we were just testing and had to make up for what I forgot on my other video. So again, it kind of just goes to show you once again, this is so much of a team game, and having things properly, built to be able to do what you expect them to do is very important. And again, we'll just got to go back to the drawing board because it just did not feel right with Gilgamesh not critting at all, because you weren't doing any damage down there. When with this team, at least Arthur, if he doesn't crit, I have that chance of, you know, the shock, and the shock is all that I care about in that instance. Didn't even get a proc there, so we got crowd control coming in. Dark Indra, we'll just do that. Yeah, you're dead. Unfortunately, yes, once again, crowd control showing its head. We're probably dead on this one. Yep. Alright, let's see what the bottom row is. Not any better, but not any worse. Well, that's a focus if I had seen one. I like how the whole team goes after my Fenrir. I just can't catch a break on this bottom row, man. My only like decent attacking Astromon just gets dogpiled by the AI that literally the only one that should have attacked it was the light flower. I forget her name too. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how these videos end for me like this. Well, now they're all taunted going after her, so, you know, that's a good time. Can we get the kill, Hana? Oh, so close. Well, this is... We've been in this situation before, haven't we? Oh, goodness. And broke through that shield, too. That's a little scary. Didn't kill, either. I must have... Do you have Courageous Strike? For HP? I'll have to double check. I always forget Wood Garuda. We see him so much, and I've watched him one-shot things, so... You'd think I'd know this by now. I've recorded how many of these Champions videos? I had no idea that her ability was sap, but it's just, you're not going to get through this team. You just ain't doing it. Alright, we're doing this right. We're doing it live. Let's go back to the airship. I'll end the video off with me finally, hopefully learning in my what's left of my brain at this point. Wood Gilgi. Or not Gilgi. See? That's what I mean. It's already fried. We want Garuda. Where is this nerd at? There you are. Base 35 attack. You're a balanced Astromon with Weaken and Courageous Strike. Greatly increases attack power and forces maximum HP. So that's why you smacked Hanahime as hard as he did. So for those playing the home game, this is definitely why we saw him burn through my Hanahime's shield. If you're curious about my Hanahime, and again why I gush about this Astromon, well, let me show you here. So Hanahime, my Hanahime has 68,000 HP. So she gains a shield proportional to, and it's not that much, but it's a pretty darn powerful shield. So with how much HP she has, he's definitely going to come in there and smack. So that makes sense why why he burned through that shield like that. But I digress. There we go. Champions Link done for day 2. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and liking, and comments. I try and get to them as best as I can and as quickly as I can, but just hold on and I usually will get to them. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.